Hello, Cancer. I want to apologize for it taking me so long to get to your Mercury retrograde reading, but I've been feeling a little under the weather, so without much further ado, let's get on to what does what is Cancer? Let's start with the right zodiac sign for sure. What does Cancer need to know this Mercury retrograde? What does Cancer need to know this Mercury retrograde? What does Cancer need to know this Mercury retrograde? The third house. Your potential to learn something and your local neighborhood. The Sun. Your immortal spirit, purpose, and destiny is involved. The 12th house. This is the area of your life that's overwhelming. You yield to a greater cause or power. Now, the feeling I'm getting from the energy of these poles, I get the feeling that Mercury retrograde is probably going to affect you much like it affects me during Mercury retrograde, where you're going to be receiving downloads from spirit, downloads from the universe, source, God, whatever you call your higher power. You're going to be receiving these downloads. There's going to be, some of you may be going through an awakening. Some of you may be going through a dark night of the soul. But whatever it is through this Mercury retrograde, see what happens for a lot of us is that when all of the 3D things get fouled up in Mercury retrograde, the messages, technology, emails, text messages, things are just not, anything involving 3D communication isn't acting right. For me, and sometimes for, for others too, the spiritual messages are coming in on point. Like the synchronicities, the coincidences, the numbers in sequence, the triple digits, all those things are coming in on point. So, with that being said, let's see where we go with this. Cancer. What does Cancer need to know for Mercury retrograde? Angel spirit guides. Cancer spirit guides. Cancer's ancestors. What does Cancer need to know this Mercury retrograde? Ten of Cups in reverse. Strength in reverse. Page of Cups. All right, so some Cancer, not all, this isn't going to resonate for all Cancers, has been experiencing a great deal of loss, leaving them feeling very powerless and vulnerable. But I'm feeling like through this loss, Cancer, there's a message coming through of hope, love, comfort, emotional stability. And I know that sounds crazy, but Spirit is coming through with a message of great emotional support. And you may be feeling that here on this side or a whole lot on the other side. I am feeling a great deal of loss for someone here throughout Mercury retrograde. But there is a message in the grief. There's a message in the pain. Let's get a little more understanding of this. What does Cancer need to know? Let's get some confirmation on this 10 of Cups in reverse for Cancer. Nine of Wands in reverse. Nine of Pentacles upright, and the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, so I know this is, just bear with me here as the message comes through. I feel like you may have lost tangible things that there's been a loss of a dream. But you're showing up with the Nine of Wands in reverse, where you are growing through this pain. You're recognizing your wounds, the places you've been damaged, the places you've been hurt, and you're recognizing it, seeing it, and healing it. You're doing the work to get past that, okay? Followed by the Nine of Pentacles. There's two nines. You're grateful. You're grateful for everything you have. You know what you've lost. I mean, you don't need a reminder of that. But you're still finding gratitude in what you have. You're finding that you still have abundance. Let me just fix this real quick. There we go. You're still finding the abundance in what you have. And it seems like you've got more clarity through this pain, this loss of this dream that you had. Then you have the Knight of Wands in reverse. So I get the feeling somebody's not wanting to be very forthcoming with information. You're struggling with someone wanting to be completely honest and transparent with you. All right, let's get a little clarity around the Strength in reverse. Feeling vulnerable, having a moment of weakness. The Nine of Swords in reverse, okay. Wow, okay. The Five of Wands in reverse, and the Ace of Swords. And what flew out of the deck was the Four of Cups. Now look at that Four of Cups. That's the one that flew out of the deck. See the person leaning against the tree? There's 3 cups in front of him. He's just kind of taking everything in. And here, this hand from Spirit comes offering another cup. And you're sitting there like, do I even want to fool with this? And it's something to definitely consider, because it's a gift from Spirit. It's a gift from Source. All right, so what we have here is the Nine of Swords in reverse. Even though you're feeling weak, you're feeling vulnerable, you're stepping out of this headspace of turmoil, the things that keep you up at night, the things that keep you from having peace. All right, you're stepping out of those things, that being stuck in your head, that blaming, guilt. You're stepping away from that. And you've got this Five of Wands. You know, in the upright, there's a lot of disorganization. There's a lot of battling, a lot of fighting. And it's in reverse now. You don't have the fight in you. There is no fight in me. I don't want to do this. And you've got this Ace of Swords. So something happening swiftly. Something happening quickly, delivering truth. Something being deliberate. But then even in all of that, through this Mercury retrograde, you're still being given a gift. Let me get some more information on this Page of Cups, which is a messenger coming in offering love. It's the Page of Cups, and you've also got the Four of Cups. You know, the Page of Cups is offering a cup, it's got a full fish in it, offering sustenance. And here you are taking a respite with your 3 cups, and there's that cup again being offered to you. Cups are emotions, love, hope. Cancer, what do you need to know about this Page of Cups? What flew out was the 8 of Cups. Walking away from something, making the choice to walk away. The Ace of Pentacles, being offered a gift of finances, resources, time, energy. You're being given an opportunity to start something fresh, start something new. New job, new career, new way to spend your time, a new way to conserve your energy. And you got the Queen of Swords in reverse. For some reason, you're wanting to take your time on this. You're feeling like you need a respite. You don't want to rush into this. Whatever this is being offered to you, I feel like you've been damaged and you're not trusting this, but you are remaining very hopeful. But I do feel like you're holding back. You're restricting yourself from this opportunity that's being given to you. What advice can I give Cancer during Mercury retrograde? What advice can I give Cancer during this Mercury retrograde? Again, you have the 9 of Pentacles. Remaining grateful for everything that you have. Hermit in reverse. The Emperor in reverse. 10 of Wands. All right, Cancer. I need you to be careful that you're not all right, a lot of us will self-manage our pain with indulging in things or people or behaviors that are not healthy. And what I'm seeing from this Hermit in reverse, Emperor in reverse, and this 10 of Wands, and this is for a specific Cancer, it's not going to resonate with all, but you may find yourself trying to numb the pain of what this was before by returning to an old pattern that was unhealthy and creates a burden for you. All right. Be careful not to be self-indulgent at this time, just trying to numb the pain. I know there's this feeling of weakness, like you don't have a whole lot of control over the circumstances, but this is just a period of time. This is a blink of your eyes in the story of your life. I'm going to get a few more cards of confirmation here for you. Two of Cups, 6 of Wands in reverse, Page of Swords, 2 of Pentacles in reverse, World. Okay. The advice I'm going to give you for this Mercury retrograde when it comes to making an agreement, coming to an agreement or a partnership with someone, be careful to stay grounded. I have a feeling that any partnership or collaboration that you start with another person right now, you're not in the right headspace for this. You need to watch anything that you're signing. You need to go over contracts again, leases. This is just not a good time for you specifically to start something new, especially making a partnership or an agreement with someone where it comes to your finances or your time. Because I feel like you're going to be the person who puts in way more time and effort than someone else, and you're going to be left holding the bag. And someone else isn't going to come through for you. So, and you're going to really have a hard time balancing these things out for yourself. So, during this Mercury retrograde, just till the end of October, just sit, heal, do the work. When I say do the work, go over, ask yourself why you're triggered. What about that situation specifically is really bothering you? If is somebody saying something that really is hurtful, it doesn't resonate? Is any of it true? If any of it is true, own that shit. Okay, maybe I did do this. Maybe I do that. All right, is it not? Is some of the things not true? Well, then, hello, Cleo. Thank you for joining Cancer's reading. If it's not true, then why do I feel the need to defend it? It sounds more like a them problem than a me problem. And remember that, you're only responsible for what you don't want to say that. You're only responsible for your part. And recognizing what your part is the first step, right? Just spend this time during Mercury retrograde healing, growing. Looking into some things about synchronicities. I know you probably think you know everything there is to know about that stuff, but look up a few YouTube videos about it. There's plenty of influencers on here that have a wealth of information about things like that. I hope this helped. If it did, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. I love the comments. And let's hope we make it through this.